A lot of women, even in prior pageants prior to this one that I've spoken to, they talk about helping other women rise. So is that inspiration coming from there, or do you have something else in your mind?
No, I think financial inclusion and financial independence are the core for any household, for any economy. Because
I'll come to a very important question over here. You're already doing so much. There's so much of substance already added to what you are doing, with different kinds of programs that you're working at, different kinds of businesses that you have and initiatives that you've taken. What brings you to Mrs. India, Queen of Substance?
Firstly,
What if I told you that live a life where you have, no particular goal set or something finite set for yourself, and just keep heading on and see what happens on the next turn? I am forced to say this and rather inspired to say this because what I just read from a piece of paper, this piece of paper is what Ramneek Singh has written about. When we ask her what she thinks life is, she says that there is no upper limit, there is no lower limit. Now that is something definitely new that I have learned today. In fact, it is limitless, it is bottomless, it is vacuum, it is midair. You decide where you have to be. You decide that you are the king or the queen of your own life. Thank you so much, Ramneek, for that one. Truly inspiring. How are you feeling today?
very excited.
Yeah.
Delayed, but very, very excited.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a very, very long program that has been going on.
But lovely program.
Yeah, indeed, definitely. It's very inspiring.
Yes.
For me, it has been very inspiring. Definitely talking to so many wonderful queens
Beautiful
out here.
Women, yes.
Yeah. So I'll ask you one thing. How has your life's journey been so far? What do you do?
So basically, we're into wealth management, right? I was born and brought up in India, then went to Canada for my higher education. So I was there. Me and my husband got married, arranged marriage. He wanted to set up a business back home. He was like, he wanted to give back to the society.
Here in India?
Yes. So we started back in Mohali. Again, we
Wow.
have started in Mumbai or Delhi and a metro, but it's so much harder.
Wonderful place, and the property is coming up really good over there.
Yes, property. So when we started there, we started with 10 employees, and we started as a hedge fund management. And after that, we expanded to a brokerage house by the name of Shunya. And after that, right now, we are currently getting into the digital banking space. We have our own NBFC license. And internationally, we have our own banking license out of Mauritius and Cyprus. And we are getting into the banking space. Wonderful. So for us, it is hardcore financial independence for people. Yeah. That is what we are working on.
Yeah. So is that your goal also to help, like many people I've heard, a lot of women, even in prior pageants prior to this one that I've spoken to, they talk about helping other women rise. So is that inspiration coming from there, or do you have something else in your mind?
No, I think financial inclusion and financial independence are the core for any household, for any economy. Because once people or women are independent and they're financially inclusive, what happens is they have the strength. The financial strength of the house is better, and then the men's respect level increases. And when a husband and wife are working on an equal level, this is the same kind of education they will impart to the children, and the whole society will become better as it is. So what I'm working on right now, I believe strongly that women need to be financially independent, and that's what I'm working on right now. We have an organization by the name of Save the Pin. And what we try to do in there is promote women to have dabba services. So they can be at the comfort of their house and promote dabba services. And get into handicrafts.
Here?
In Mohali.
In Mohali.
In Mohali. And we have also adopted schools.
Wonderful.
So what we do in the Save the Pin as well. So we have adopted schools which will, we have made parks for them. So and hired instructors for them. One of our junior school plays Kho-Kho, and they have recently won Zilla. Zilla, kya baat hai? Yeah, recently we had our international Kho-Kho championships also in Delhi. And they are going to win state this year.
Kya baat hai?
That's the motivation. We have hired them a coach. And similarly, what we are trying to do for the older kids is we are trying to bring in the Big Sister, Big Brother program, in which each one of our, we have all over 500 employees right now. each one adopts a kid, and what they do over there is the kid, whenever they have a problem at home because the environment is not
Yeah,
safe,
yeah.
they will have a mentor who's in the system, and they can ask them for guidance. They call them one
so
call
amazing.
away.
Really amazing. Very good.
That's what-
Brilliant. बहुत ही बढ़िया. I'll come to a very important question over here. You're already doing so much. There's so much of substance already added to what you are doing, with different kinds of programs that you're working at, different kinds of businesses that you have and initiatives that you've taken. What brings you to Mrs. India, Queen of Substance?
Firstly, I think when I checked out the website, Ritika was an inspiration as well. Seeing her and how she has grown her brand, I really feel that if we get a platform like this, I can take this a notch higher.
Yeah.
You can, then you come from a place, people take you more seriously.
Yeah.
And if I can get this, I can reach a wider audience.
Yeah.
So the whole idea is we've started this in Punjab because we are in Mohali, so it's closer. And we want to, once all these things work out, we can replicate it over.
Okay. And
So-
you would use the title of the pageant,
Whatever
title you win, to actually spread the word and take it further.
Exactly.
Right?
And then you can get along with other organizations as well as Ritika's HCWA.
Yeah.
They do the same initiative. So you get to know more people,
Okay.
and then you can expand.
That sounds like a plan. Definitely. Yeah. And coming from a well management person, it is also well managed person. I would put it that way. So one question: what does substance mean to you in a woman? What does Queen of Substance? What is that substance in a woman that makes it different? That makes her different?
I think love, immense love, what every woman has, we pull together ourselves no matter what it is, but we still have so much love to give to our family, to our employees, to our society, and bringing them all together and making them better. I think that is what Women of Substance is. And the hope that every woman carries. I really believe in it that man ka ho to acha, nahi ho to usse bhi acha, because there's something bigger and better.
There is something bigger.
Bigger and
Kya baat hai. That is what you've written also, right?
Yes, I live my life by that. And I think in a woman's heart is very ki chalo, even if we are sad, we'll always be like, nahi, something better will happen.
Something better will happen.
Yes, and that's what we give out to the world. And that's
Okay.
substance for me.
Wonderful. That's so well said. Ho to acha, nahi ho to aur bhi acha.
acha.
It's so amazing. Like we always say, like I have repeated in a couple of episodes, I have said that, I'm thankful for all that I have and grateful for, even more grateful for all that I don't have.
Exactly.
That's, us tarike
Yes.
se. So thank you so much, Ramneek. You brought in some really different angle to it. And I really hope that you are able to achieve all that you've aspired for. And you have also sounded it off how you plan to take ahead, irrespective of whether the title comes or not, what you're going to do with whatever you win and spread it around. And I think you're doing some immensely amazing work.
Thank
Hats
you.
off. All the best to you. Thank you so much for being on the pageant.
you very much.
Lovely speaking to you.
Same here.